Hello and welcome to Let's Bring Them In. I am up-and-coming marketing rock star Benjamin DeHart.
And I am former academic scholarship winner of an econ competition, Evan Klein. And with us today, it's a little bit of a special episode. We have our friend, and I'll let him introduce himself.
I'm Derek, just Derek.
So we are trying to figure out Derek's accolades that makes him come up with the solutions that we know y'all crave.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what I'm good at yet.
You did graduate from a state school, which is something neither Ben nor I can say.
It's true.
Well,
Yep.
there's that.
You
I graduated with an arts degree, though. So.
Perspective. You graduated from high school in the top 10%.
Did I?
Were you in top 20?
No.
Me neither. Never mind.
Oh, damn.
None of us.
Okay, so that's out.
Hey,
what's
but you know what?
else?
I read in a web journal that Bill Gates and Steve Jobs both dropped out as well. So it doesn't matter how well you do.
But he didn't drop out.
So I didn't drop out, and I was like right in the upper middle, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Those guys.
Like most white people in the mid-Michigan area.
Seriously.
Those two burnouts couldn't hack it.
Right.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. We've came up with these sort of monikers for ourselves, and I don't think we're fooling anybody and pretending that they mean anything. So maybe instead of
Wait, they don't mean anything.
Well, I mean they mean everything, but in another much more real sense, they mean nothing.
Yeah.
Right.
So I watched a TV show called Queer Eye. And they rather than sort of these are these person's accolades, this is what they bring to the table, even if they have these great histories in what they're supposed to be doing, modeling or fashion. No, they just say fashion, and they just say design.
Yeah.
And they just say what was the one guy who just works on personality?
Oh,
culture.
Oh, culture. Yeah.
Which
Nice.
I think is the most hilarious category to just land in when everybody else does stuff that's so practical.
Yeah.
Especially because he's always like, okay, so what is something that you really want to achieve this week? And then he just makes that part happen.
Exactly. So it's we got fashion, we've got design, and design is just another word for he's the home makeover side of the show.
Hey, that's pretty good. Oh
no, he does great work. It's just he's actually doing something.
He's actually doing the work.
yeah. So it's basically he doesn't have the title, but he has all the responsibilities.
Basically, yes.
Oh, okay. So Derek,
I guess we could give something like that to Derek.
Okay, so here's a little tidbit that I thought of right now.
Okay.
What about you keep us all sane, right? So that's something that people will put when they don't want to pay someone very much. They'll be like, oh yeah, but they help keep us sane.
The intern?
Yeah, that's what they say to the intern. Yeah. So
am I a podcasting intern
at the moment, which is actually
you never thought you'd reach these heights.
Well,
Yeah,
would you
gosh.
rather be a temp or an intern?
Probably an intern.
Yeah.
If I'm honest, that
Temps.
kind of leads to another. It leads to a job potentially.
Yeah.
Whereas a temp is just kind of you're here with us for a time, and then you're moving on to some other place.
Yeah. Temps have been portrayed negatively by being seen as Ryan Howard from The
I
Office.
was about to say I only
Right.
know of Ryan Howard at all.
Yeah. I feel like as a temp, you just have to be proficient in Word and just kind of get your way through the day, and that's it.
Right. It's a day by day, rather than an intern is oh, I better make an impact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Intern is you're the recycling bin of The Office. You just kind of have to do whatever anyone tells you to do. Which
Right.
isn't how recycling bins work, I know. Thank you, but still.
Yeah,
Similar.
I wasn't gonna call you on that, but I'm glad you did it to yourself. So I guess if Derek, you're gonna be a marketing intern learning from the two greats that are Evan and I.
I feel like this is almost like a master class for me personally. I got my notebook, I've got a pencil, I'm ready to go. Ready to learn.
Exactly. So I think we could jump right into
Wait, real
what
fast.
we're branding today. Oh yeah, sorry. What you got?
What's the most amount of money you guys would pay for one of those marketing whiz courses that people on YouTube will offer? I'm offering my course for $5,000 and it includes all these things. How much would you guys realistically pay if you thought it would work?
Does $0 qualify as an
marketing?
answer?
Yeah. No, I mean just Ty Lopez, he'll be my course on blah 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 and knowledge and blah, blah like just like they'll have their courses available for like a certain amount of money. How much would you guys pay? Personally, I think I would pay if it was like $500. I would I'd find a way to like make a GoFundMe for myself to get it.
That's an incredible sum for a product that you have no knowledge of going into it.
Okay. So wait, what if you get a GoFundMe going and it's a group thing and you just have like one group group access to this course?
Guys, so I want to GoFundMe to get into Scorsese's masterclass. I hear it's really good.
I really want to.
Those masterclass commercials are so good.
They are.
Every single, like Gordon Ramsay's, I'm like, oh shoot, I really need to learn how to be a chef by watching Gordon frickin' Ramsay.
The only thing is, I feel like I could get all of that and more by just watching his many TV shows.
Yeah, Gordon Ramsay kind of shot himself in the foot by just having a ton of content out there.
Yeah.
But I mean, I like it.
The same thing with like Scorsese and Margaret Atwood's. It's like, oh wow, that would be actually really cool, but I don't know if I have money for that.
Wait, Margaret Atwood has that class?
Yeah, she's got a writing one on like fiction.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I feel like that's kind of not too cool. I like Margaret Atwood. That weakens my impression of her.
Can we get her on the podcast?
Yeah, she's probably not busy.
Is she still living?
Yeah.
I just imagine that one line from The Grinch where he sees his two moms. He says, "Are you two still living?"
That was actually what I was referencing.
Nice.
I do deep cuts, deep Jim Carrey cuts.
Nice. You said doo-doo. Okay.
Nice. Oh, you know what? That's not our first Jim Carrey cut. We did. You referenced The Mask last podcast, thinking he was playing the Penguin or the Riddler.
Yeah, the Riddler.
Oh, the Riddler.
Yeah. But sorry, to circle back to the point you were making, Evan.
Yeah.
I wouldn't pay very much for a YouTuber's marketing course. However, I have been sorely tempted by those master classes. I can't deny.
Yeah, that's just kind of like a weak thing to spend your money on, but it is a great investment and leads into our discussion today.
What?
A great investment, something that will appreciate only in value over time, is Kohl's Cash.
I agree. In fact, it's truly the new Bitcoin. Is what I've been hearing.
New Bitcoin, absolutely no worry about a bubble because it will always be there as long as we have paper.
Fair.
So
what brings this to our attention today is we were thinking about what deserves our attention to rebrand, and just as you're going along in the stores, you often encounter just these massive clothing departments like Kohl's and Macy's and Old Navy and JCPenney, but each one operates as an almost independent ecosystem in which you never need to leave in order to get everything you might desire to fulfill your household needs.
Well, I mean, and the other thing is Macy's, for the most part, they'll have food areas inside of the Macy's.
Right.
You're totally right. They have restaurants.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know the one in our hometown has a froyo place. I don't know if it's still a froyo place. It was at one point.
I thought there was a restaurant on the second floor.
Dude.
I forgot that there were even 2 floors.
Yeah, me too.
There's always a second floor, and often a third floor with those escalators going up and down.
True. I feel like at one point, I remember when I was little, they had like on the 3rd floor of the Macy's, it was like some place that sold swords and stuff, and I thought it was absolutely sick because it is sick. Swords are cool as hell. Ben, care to comment?
Sleeping Tiger Imports is the store you're referencing.
No, nope, this is an older store. This is when I was around 8 or 9. Yep.
I'm
not around anymore.
Looking at a sword right now.
You're looking at a sword right now, Derek?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Do you have one in your house that you've purchased from a blacksmith in your local village?
Yes, actually. I have several that I've purchased from a local blacksmith.
Oh my god.
Wow. Look at this knight over here with his multiple swords.
I think saying that your marketing expertise includes owning a sword should be enough. Dude, swords?
It's like security for the marketing podcast that we're doing. I'm the Mac.
Yeah.
You know what?
Patty's Pub.
I think we were having an issue with deciding whether he should be a temp or an intern, and I think a squire would be a better word.
Yeah, all right. I agree.
Attend to me, squire!
Oh God, man.
Hey
Oh,
everybody, I'm Derek, and I'm the squire to the podcast.
It just
Yes.
rolls right off the tongue.
Yep.
This is perfect.
yes. Okay. Do you think you could? You know what Kohl's? All right. So into Kohl's. You know what Kohl's should do
Sorry.
is start selling swords and other combat necessities.
I feel like there's probably a section of a Kohl's that has like they're like one step away from already having that.
Like,
Well,
what do
I
you
mean,
mean?
kitchen cutlery. I feel
Oh,
like the moment you get to the point where you begin holding, like, housing bladed weapons in your haberdashery, I think you're just one step away from Sleeping Tiger imports.
You have to have those drug rugs too.
That's
It's a
very
good step
important.
to be.
Sleeping Tiger Imports
away.
is closing, by the way.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, I mean,
That's super
the people
sad.
are. Oh, it's kind of, but like the people are retiring, so it's not that sad.
Oh.
But, like, aren't there Sleeping Tiger imports, or at least that exact same store, but with a different name in, like, every mall that's ever existed?
Yeah.
I think so.
So does that mean if we lose it, we lose our credibility as a mall?
I think
Maybe.
so.
As long as we keep an Auntie
What's next? The
Anne's.
food court?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
R.I.P. to that one place in the food court that had bourbon chicken. Take me to
Or
any
the,
take me to any mall, and I will point out where the bourbon chicken is, and I will eat it.
Is that what you like to get at the mall?
Yeah.
I like to go to the one Japanese place that is some variation of Yum Japan, Japan Yum, Japan City, Tokyo Eats, and all of them have a $5.99 teriyaki chicken deal.
Okay, so
And I
yeah.
jump on that shit.
Their teriyaki chicken is eerily similar to the bourbon chicken.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like the same. But with the bourbon chicken, you usually get a deal where you can get two sides in the meat.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I don't
Is it
know.
all just one restaurant? One
Yeah.
food court restaurant?
I mean, you don't see behind the back walls, so
Right. What if it's
You-
just one big kitchen?
yeah, you tell me.
Well, I think what we're hitting on here is the fact that these department stores are inextricably linked to malls themselves. And it's no secret that malls have a tendency to die
Yeah.
as stores go out of business. But the JCPenney's, the Macy's, people still need to go to to get those good deals, and to spend their Kohl's cash
Yeah.
that they hard earned in the Kohl's mines.
I would say that these stores are the kidneys of the mall because you have to filter through them in order to get to the inside.
It's true. How else do
That's-
you get into a mall if not through a Macy's or
Yeah.
a Kohl's or a Sears?
Unless you
unless you
drone
enter
strike,
right into the stomach
Yep.
with the food court.
which is dangerous.
It is.
That's dangerous because you may well run into people you know, and nobody wants that.
Hey, also, let's tip our caps and toast to Sears, as Sears will be dying soon.
Is that true?
Yeah, big facts, big mood. Sears, their like number one investor, has been absolutely ripped to shreds, being like, "Hey, why do you keep putting money into this? This is clearly not working." And he's just like, "Well, whatever, just keep pushing it." And Sears is officially on the way out.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
That's a
Cheers to Sears.
Cheers to Sears.
cheers to Sears.
Hey, and the troops.
And no one told me life was gonna be this way.
I think instead of that, it should be what's that song by High C? It's like, "Now we go on, we remember. As we go on, we remember." Yep.
Actually, could we keep going in the higher register? I feel like we were onto something.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
did too.
As we go on, we remember all the times we
No, keep it high.
had together. Beautiful. I can't wait to
together.
hear this later. This will be great.
I feel like we had a moment, and Sears will be billing you.
Yep.
That check will
It's not.
bounce.
This is not for free.
Nope.
That
No.
No,
check
I
is
think
gonna
that
bounce.
just to bring it back, I had a thought that you were talking about like malls. Yeah, the nature of a mall is to die, just like any
Exactly.
living organism.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay, keep going.
But what if malls start popping up like seasonally, like Christmas time, like Black Friday to
Huh.
end of December?
Missed
Like,
that.
boom, the mall is back. The rest of the year it's gone, but for that small amount of time, because that's when people go to the mall for the most part.
Shit. Just like Mackinac Island in Michigan, how it sinks into the sea in the off season.
Right, exactly. It's exactly like that.
Well, I think that you're really onto something. The the thing that I'm noticing is that like these clothing stores that are so integrally like anchoring the mall to its like earthly plane, like are they going to sink into the ground as well? I feel like people need to spend their Kohl's cash during the off season as well.
Is Kohl's cash enough to keep a Kohl's afloat during the off season?
Well, let's, I guess, start investigating the purpose of investing in your own currency as a department store. And Evan, are you still here?
Maybe he sank.
into the Earth's crust?
Yeah.
Maybe he wanted a moment for the squire to kind of have their own Knight's Tale, where they could pick up the lance of their deceased knight. And
Oh my
see
gosh.
what,
And
see
go
what
to Kohl's and do some like in the store research.
Coles believes that you can change your stars.
Hey, nice Heath
Yeah,
Ledger
he's
reference.
back.
Yep, sorry, lost internet connection. What was your idea for the mall, Derek, as living organisms? To catch me up.
So I was saying, as a mall is a living organism and they, like all living things, do die,
Mhm.
I was wondering what if they're going to start popping up back during a particular season, like from Black Friday on to the end of Christmas. What if malls like start coming back to life and then they retreat back down when the off season happens
Like
for
a
the most?
like a Halloween USA.
Exactly like a Halloween USA. And then we went from there to, is Kohl's cash enough to keep a Kohl's afloat during the off season?
Yes, because they can burn it to stay warm and cook food.
All right, I hear you.
Oh.
But what about the many, many people who are, trying to maintain a certain lifestyle? Because when you shop at Kohl's, you're a lifestyle shopper. You're not there just to be buying those $20 sneakers with your 3 coupons that you've applied to this purchase. You're there for, status reasons.
Yeah. Why else would anyone shop at Bed Bath & Beyond? Bed Bath & Beyond and Kohl's are very similar in the fact of they have an absurd amount of coupons. When I say absurd, I mean great. They have a great amount of coupons, and people will always flood in there during certain times of the years. So for Bed Bath & Beyond, it's before Christmas, before going back to school. And for Kohl's, it just happens to be all the time because of their great products.
Exactly.
Yep.
Like their
large
again,
font Nike sweatshirts.
their assorted cutlery.
Yep. What else does Kohl's have? They have shoes limited to the price range of $90 to $70.
Cast iron waffle makers.
Yep.
I got an all black outfit once.
Really?
Just only black socks, shoes, pants, belt, shirt.
What was this for, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, it was for a waiter job. I needed to wear all black, and so I was like, well, only store I know is Kohl's, so I better go check it out there. And
True.
Sure enough, they had every single article that I needed.
Kohl's doesn't have any windows, so you don't know what time it is. You could spend all day in there.
You sure could, and I have.
I have. Hey, hand up. I can remember when I was young, going in there, bringing a TV, going to the bathroom, plugging a TV into the bathroom, and bringing my PS2 and playing PS2 in the bathroom of a Kohl's.
Is this a real thing that's happened? Because god damn it, that would be legendary.
No, that'd be pretty sick, right?
Yeah.
No,
awesome.
yeah. I
One
always
of those things that one of those things that they do let you do though, if you spend like more than 45 minutes in a Kohl's, is they give you a job
true.
immediately.
That's true. It's like
So,
Menards. If you can stand being in there for longer than 20 minutes, you're hired.
Which, holy shit, who in their right mind could possibly stomach that theme song being played on repeat for more than the 15 minutes it takes you to get your extension cords and leave?
Hey, shout out to Bill Wicks. He used to work at Menards.
Oh, hey, shout out, Bill.
Yeah,
I
shout
don't
out to
know
Bill
who that
Wicks.
is.
He used to wear glasses, and then I think he transitioned out of them.
Yeah, somehow.
Those transition lenses, man.
They
Yes.
really work.
Yep.
They do work. They fix your eyes.
Bill's the man. So
They should put those on the box more. I don't think
I
that's
know. I don't think like we tease people in middle school like, oh, you got transition. Oh, are those sunglasses or reading glasses? But like, if they really transition your eyes, like,
But now they're 2020, and
Yeah.
look who's laughing now.
Exactly.
Though we shouldn't be rebranding transition lenses right here. We're not getting paid
Yeah.
for that
True.
hourly.
yeah, but I mean, the true role of an education is to be well-rounded. So if we really want Kohl's to understand, they should have windows that are tinted so it always looks dark outside.
fair.
I
Do Just squire question, really
Yes.
quick.
Okay.
Do Kohl's employees get paid with Kohl's cash, or do they get paid with different cash that they then have to convert into
They
Kohl's cash?
very much get paid in Kohl's cash.
Kohl's cash and
Uh,
meal
okay.
tickets.
Yeah, and they are only allowed to live on premises.
It's like
In
the
fact,
it's like the gold mines back during the gold rush. You get paid in gold to work at the gold mines. You get paid
or
in
in those
Kohl's cash
factories.
to work at Kohl's. Exactly. Yep. Just like that.
Yeah, they also
Coal mine.
while you sleep, they inject you with a certain serum that freezes your skin into a hardened plastic, and they use you as the mannequins in the meantime.
Oh, while you're sleeping.
Exactly. So they waste not, want not.
Yeah.
Right, and if your skin is a hard enamel-like plastic,
Yep.
then you can sleep standing up because your body is being supported. You'll be
Yeah.
relaxed, but you'll be like throwing a football.
I think it's
or-
called it's called
pushing a stroller.
Sleep. It's called Sleep Plus is what the serum is called. I think
Okay.
it was developed in a Kohl's actually.
It was developed in the Kohl's laboratories underneath the sea.
Yep.
The thing is, though, I'm glad that we've been extolling the virtues of Kohl's. What I think we should, for the value of history, I think we should talk about the bloody wars that were between the different city-states of Kohl's, Macy's, JCPenney's that took place in the quads outside of malls.
Who would win in a fight is what you're saying.
I'm saying who did win in those
Who-
great
who
wars
won the fight?
of the
Well,
past.
look who we're talking about here.
Kohl's
It's
true.
true.
Kohl's won the independence as they're not always connected to malls. They're usually freestanding brick and mortar stores.
The reason I bring this up, however, is because we were talking about Kohl's cash because of the great alliteration in the title.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's true.
But what we're neglecting to talk about is the fact that every single one of these fucking stores has their own form of currency.
Yeah.
In fact, look up any store, any clothing department store, and try to add some permutation of money that you think sounds right. Let's try Macy's money.
Oh, that's easy.
Um,
Macy's money. Boom.
Macy's money.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
That's real. Macy's money is a rewards card that you can receive by making any purchases from any form in payment and in store, online and in store.
JC Penney's pennies.
Oh my God, JC's pennies.
JC's pennies.
JC's pennies.
And it's like it's a religious theme too. The Jesus Christ pennies.
Yeah.
Old Navy money is called super cash.
Oh God. I'm invest. Call my investment banker and push super cash.
I work at Wells Fargo in the morning. Don't worry, I'll hook you up.
Oh my God, are there any other good ones? Like there has to be more
my
more
gosh.
versions.
Does
Super
Yonkers?
Cash makes me want to put on one of those American flag Old Navy T-shirts and just stand outside of a store going, "We have Super Cash."
I want to wear their flip flops. I want to eat their flip flops. I want to eat them like pancakes.
And Gap Cash is just called Gap Cash.
They keep it simple.
A lot of them are just using the word cash. Banana Republic Cash, Loft Cash.
Hey, I know it's a little bit not quite mall quality. Does Big Lots have their own currency?
Ooh.
Big Lots Cash. Let's see. No, just a Big Lots credit card that everyone has.
Yeah, everyone.
It's literally, I walk into a 7-Eleven and they're like, would you like to pay for this slushie with a credit card that we'll sign you up for right now?
Yeah, it's
You'll get 40% off this $2 Slurpee.
It's not even $2. It's $1.17.
all right. Yeah,
I maybe save 39 cents off the dollar, but god damn, it's not worth spending the next 20 minutes getting invested in this credit card.
you have a pretty
There
high.
goes your credit score.
Yeah.
real.
Well, yeah, maybe. I don't think people look too highly on 7-Eleven credit cards. However, Kohl's Cash, I put that in the bank.
But that's how they indebt you, though. Like, they sign you up for Kohl's Cash credit cards on your way out of the store, and all of a sudden, you're an indentured servant. You've spent too much. You have to work at the Kohl's refinery. You have to spend your nights working at the Kohl's mannequin Kohl store.
Where else
It's
would you
pretty
spend your
much
time?
the best idea.
Yeah. Give you a sense of purpose.
Yeah,
You make
go
friends.
to a store that you love already. Obviously, you go into Kohl's and
Mhm.
you have to. Oh, you went in for clothes, you went in for shoes, but that knife set looks so good, and they've got a blender and
Hey,
different size cast iron skillets. Now you're spending over your limit. Hey, buddy, it's okay. Fill out this little form. It'll take you 2 seconds. Get your Kohl's Cash card. start racking up points, racking up cash, saving money, and we'll give you a discount right here. And then boom, before you know it, you're in
You
the
sold
coal
your soul to the
refineries.
devil.
Yep. And you know what they pay you in the coal refineries?
Not the devil.
Coal's cash.
Yep. Hey, hot take for you guys. TJ Maxx is the Alcoholics Anonymous version of Kohl's.
What explain that to me.
It is a lot less organized, not nearly as good, smaller, and doesn't have its own currency.
But why Alcoholics Anonymous? Is there
Are
like
you
a
saying
better
that
version of
Kohl's
Alcoholics
is being
Anonymous?
an alcoholic and
No.
TJ Maxx is
I just meant to say like TJ Maxx is the drunk Kohl's. It wishes it could be Kohl's. Yeah, it's not as well put together, and it might have some nicer stuff, but you have to wade through about 10 feet of not good to get to it.
Yeah.
Also, you can get some really, really, really stale food at TJ Maxx.
Well, so what you were saying then is Kohl's is the Alcoholics Anonymous, and then TJ Maxx is the alcoholics. We kind of left your name tag out for everyone to see.
I saw a woman get mugged outside of a TJ Maxx once.
Really?
Yeah, I was like 9 years old, so it terrified me for going anywhere near a TJ Maxx for like 7 years.
It was probably someone
with?
from Kohl's. Some viral marketing to get people to avoid TJ Maxx.
What you witnessed was the 2004 raids that Kohl's conducted on TJ Maxx.
Yeah,
You should be shopping at Kohl's. Give me that.
First it was first it was the LA riots, then the TJ Maxx.
the TJ Maxx raids.
Yep. Okay.
So what you mentioned, Sears is going out of business.
Yep.
What about all the Sears cash everyone's racked up?
It's similar to Germany after the First World War, where people are just coming in with buckets of Sears cash into empty stores, trying to buy old registers, trying to buy fire extinguishers, anything they can get their hands on. Yep. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, like I went into the Sears in my local mall at Appleton, and like their mattress, like where they're selling mattresses, what is it, like the floor show? It's like half empty. It's very weird. There's like a big area that's filled with mattresses, and then you come to the other side and there's one mattress and a ton of open space. They should probably, be sick if they turned all Sears into paintball arenas.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah, or places where you could do sword combat. And
no.
Hey, yeah, bring it back around to squiring.
I do have a question.
Yep. Yes.
You know how most things are run by like a secret, shadowy council cabal that meets in the dead of night and discusses our future?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay, so obviously, I just wanted to maybe make sure we were all on the same page. So, do you think that there's maybe a council of department stores?
Yeah, who's at the head of it?
And if so, I mean, obviously Kohl's is Elrond. But like,
wait, did you say Kohl's is Elrond?
Yeah,
like L. Ron Hubbard.
No,
like Elrond the half-elven who fought at the wars on Morgoth.
Okay, yeah, Elrond.
And the Alliance of Men and
Elves. Elrond, not Elrond.
Yeah, so who's Lady Galadriel?
Well, Lady Galadriel is obviously Old Navy.
Who's Saruman?
Saruman's the betrayer. So
Macy's.
Macy's? Do you think Macy's would betray?
Well, who's a store that has completely gone against the department store, we've got it all values?
Yonkers?
That's a great point. Oh my god.
Yonkers.
Yonkers is the betrayer.
Maybe Fifth Saks Avenue? So then who would be Gandalf? Gandalf would be JCPenney's, no doubt. That dusty ass motherfucker.
Always there, always will be until the building falls down.
Can't kill JCPenney.
JCPenney's suddenly goes out of business, but everyone shows up and kind of brings them out of business, so they become JCPenney's the white.
Yep, exactly. Oh man.
JC Nickel.
Yep, JC Nickel. Slightly better, but bigger and clunkier. Okay, so who else is there on the council? That was it, right?
Aragorn, the prince that was promised.
Oh, true. Okay, so who would Aragorn be?
All right, hold on. Aragorn was never on the White Council. Don't give me that shit.
Okay, true.
He was there at the meeting.
He showed up. He was like the GameStop that's tangentially there in the mall.
Ooh,
That's fair.
Good point.
That's
And
fair.
bad
That's fair.
deal.
That's fair.
Bad deals from GameStop.
It's
Power to the players?
Uh,
Question mark?
Thumbs down to giving us power, unless power is $9.99 for
Yeah,
any
but, like,
returns.
we should
Who
talk
else was
about
on the
we
White
should-
Council? Was Radagast there or no?
No, Radagast isn't part of that. He smokes too many mushrooms.
Yeah, classic Saruman. Saruman would be anti-drug, but loves touching fucking
It was
orbs.
just those three. Yeah.
Bad.
He loves fondling orbs, and he loves the fires of industry.
Hey, you know who else loves those things?
Hmm?
Donald Trump. You see him touch
Shit.
that big glowing orb in wherever he was when he did that?
Do you think it's weird that we do keep a Palantir in the Oval Office?
I don't think it's that weird, and here's why. I don't think it's that weird because how else are we going to keep eyes on everybody else?
I'm just worried about the corruption is all.
You make a great point. I
Are you
think
saying that you're trying to learn from history?
I think that Saruman had a lot of great ideas.
I think there's a lot of bad going on both sides, from the orcs and the men.
Yep. I think we need a new, fresh perspective.
I think we need to drain the dead marshes.
Who are the Ents?
Get those bodies out.
Get those bodies out of.
Who are the Ents?
And here we have Spencer's gifts going, I am on nobody's side because nobody is on my side.
You know what?
Yeah,
Great point.
we get it, Spencer's. You're creepy and you smell bad.
Also, no one would go to a Spencer's if it was a standalone store.
No,
Oh my
not
god,
at
Like,
that's
all.
accurate.
Spencer's is a dangerous hot topic, which is already dangerous enough.
Yeah.
And Hot Topic is the Tom Bombadil of the mall.
Yeah,
What
true.
about, who's
It's an
the wet
unnecessary
seal?
distraction to the story your mall trip is taking.
What is Wet Seal?
Yeah, because I'm scared of that store too.
Eowyn.
Oh, but Eowyn is so good.
Yeah, but she killed the Witch King. That's kind of fucking scary.
That's true.
I have to disagree. I'm gonna hang out with Derek,
support
and
that.
Eowyn is a good. Eowyn is the Sleeping Tiger imports of the mall.
Ooh, speaking of
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, especially because she is no man, and Sleeping Tiger's like, I'm not a normal store. I got weapons in here that you have to walk out of the mall
But
with.
also anime.
Oh, they do have anime. Okay.
They've got that
Shelob
scissor
is. What is Shelob?
Oh god, we should have kept an emo store for Shelob. Now we're fucked up. Fye. Shelob is Fye.
True. Shelob's
Ooh,
she's
for sure.
yeah. FYE's dangerous.
I
Spend a lot of time in
and-
FYE
okay.
wasting money.
Me too. Yeah.
Oh my god, same.
Okay.
Hollister.
Smells
No,
kind of
I think
bad.
we need to save Hollister
brooding.
for another day.
True.
All right.
Oh yeah, that's a different topic. Okay. Anyway, so
All
back
right.
to Kohl's.
Yeah.
All right. How can
So
we?
I think we spent a lot of time negotiating the fraught fields that are these department store wars and histories, and I feel like we've given the people a lot of history and perspective into what's gone into our discussion today. And so, how do we rebrand? Is it Kohl's that we're trying to help here, or is there another entity in this fraught topic we can give our aid?
I think Kohl's is kind of the Kohl's is the castle on a hill, and we're trying to raise everyone. You know, a rising tide raises every boat.
Mhm.
So who needs help the most, if not Sears?
Sears.
Yep. So
Sears is quite honestly in the most fraught. Though I don't know, after having declared bankruptcy, what they can do.
let us take ownership. Obviously,
Okay,
Yep.
give me control.
give me Sears, and I will give you liberty and death.
And also, vacuums.
Yep. Good.
Good vacuum.
I don't know how they blew it. They had sole ownership over the Craftsman brand.
That's true.
Craftsman,
strong brand.
is okay. So if you're making tools, how can you have a better name than Craftsman? That's okay. Let me think of a comparison. That's like
Blacksmith.
no.
Yeah, I was just thinking blacksmith.
That's like that's like selling condoms and naming your brand like Sex Haver. Like it's a home run. You did it. You have the perfect name.
Trojan. Oh, those Those sneaky bastards.
Doesn't that
I want to
make
be
you
a
think-
sex haver.
Yeah,
Doesn't Trojan make you think that they're going to release the cum
Yeah.
like before you
Yeah.
pull the condom
Like-
out
Yeah.
of?
The
Like
name is supposed to break, so
so
Yeah.
so all of a sudden like when you're knee deep in the thick of things, the bottom of the Trojan condom falls out and releases
thick
all
of
of the
what?
little soldiers.
Yeah, it's
I'm with you.
I don't like it. You know, if I was to name it, I would name it. What was the name of the phalanx? That was
Spartan
Phalanx.
Hop, the 300, the Spartan Hoplites.
is it just called a
If you're
phalanx?
talking
Pseudo?
about Alexander the Great's army, he
Yeah.
used a phalanx.
Yeah, just phalanx. I'd
Yeah.
name it a phalanx. Nothing gets
Quite-
through that.
Yeah, quite impenetrable, but that might be a better name for like an IUD or something.
They
True.
have that turtle one too.
Yeah, that's that one too. What else
Oh
could it be?
yeah, the Shieldtrum.
What's another great military tactic that's impenetrable?
The Shieldtrum was pretty good. That's about as good as you can get, I think.
True. Okay.
It's a spear wall facing outwards from all directions.
Then rename it the Shieldtrum instead of Trojans.
Like the hot gates, but that kind of implies a different.
Yeah.
Nice.
You don't want those to open though.
Hot.
Yeah, you can't control that.
All right. Thanks. You're welcome, Trojan.
You will be billing you.
Okay, so back to Kohl's and Sears. So I think Kohl's should absorb Sears and put them on a refractory period where they try to teach them the ways of Kohl's cash. So what
I
should
love a refractory period
Yes.
after we just went through the Trojan thing.
so what should Sears money be called?
What it should always have been called a Sears stipend.
Yes.
So
Hey,
they
I like that.
are
Stipend.
gifting you an opportunity, a way to survive in the world for a moment in time, a beautiful moment in time.
When you're inside of Sears.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think a big step forward for Sears in the department store game could be so a lot of these stores, as I was saying before, they have the mattresses, right?
Sure.
Right.
So, and I mean, not too many people are buying mattresses from stores like that. You usually go into mattress firms or places that
Or unless you're filming Princess Diaries 2, where they have the mattress sliding party.
Yeah, that's true.
hey, great reference. Very true.
Thank you.
So I think Sears could get a leg up by being a pseudo motel where you can sleep at the mall.
Oh, see, I like where your head's at because I've often thought that if a mall does inevitably die, you just open it up as alternative housing.
Hostel.
Let people sleep in the Sears.
Yeah.
They eat in the food court.
Also, guys, after that teriyaki chicken or Evan having that bourbon chicken,
Bourbon chicken.
I gotta tell you, I need a break from browsing, and I could use a quick napski.
Yep.
So imagine one of those display mattresses, just with like almost like a 4-poster curtain that's like, oh well, those are for like your mall nap.
Yep.
Yeah, and instead of the attendant who's supposed to keep people off the mattresses and sleeping for extended periods of time, they do sit down next to you and read you a story, maybe sing a lullaby.
Yep.
Yeah, they do keep other people from bothering you during your nap.
And
Hey!
if you pay extra,
Nap
you
time.
can have sex in it. Hey, am I right?
Oh no!
It's
You're welcome, Trojan.
Yep. Tying it all together.
You're
Release
billed
your-
twice.
Release your little soldiers.
Nice. That should be Trojan's new tagline.
Release your little soldiers.
Yeah, man. How
When they least expect it, release the soldiers.
I feel like a lot of malls have some really weird ideas. Like, I mean, obviously they'll have stores that sell like they'll have vape outlets, which in and of itself,
Yeah.
the idea of making a vape outlet a store instead of just a kiosk is pretty wild. But I've never
Do you notice
seen
that when you see a vape outlet, there's nothing inside. It's just a big open room and maybe 4 or 5 people hanging out in there.
It'd be cool if they just had like some place called a vape outlet and then people were just like skateboarding in there and like vaping themselves and someone walked in and was like, hey, like I kind of want to buy a rig. Do you have any suggestions? They're like, dude, we're not fucking selling anything. Like, get out of here. Our mom
We're
just
just chilling.
my mom just kicked me
This
out of
is-
the garage.
This is the Burning Man of the mall.
Yeah, basically.
I don't know how we're affording the lease.
I mean,
We're not. We just
Yeah.
move from mall to mall.
they're nomadic tribe.
We do it. We have created a very unique medieval ecosystem here with the vape shop being a nomadic tribe and these large empires of Kohl. I mean, we haven't created anything. This is the truth, the reality of the situation.
Exactly.
We're just shedding light on it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And we will shed the opposite of light on the nap stations. So that's number one. Sears is ahead of the game if they do this. Fact. Big mood. So what else can they do?
Again, that will, I think, help them in the public eye. To like say, oh man, Sears is the place to be. Now, how do we bring in the big bucks? So we've readjusted the Sears stipend, so people feel like that when they arrive at Sears, they've got something to spend. You know, they got some spending money.
What if they put a gym inside of Sears?
So that's an interesting idea because I just watched Space Jam yesterday, and I was thinking,
hey Derek, guess what?
You did too.
No, Space Jam is an anime.
Oh yeah, dude, for sure.
Yeah. So is Corey in the house.
Let's not get carried away. But I was thinking, Sears is like they're known for their appliances, they're known for their mattresses, but also lots of different sport shoes, sports equipment, like stuff that you need to do sports.
Yes.
You can get from a Sears typically.
True.
So I was thinking,
That's
throw
kind
a
of
court, like a basketball court, whatever,
Yeah.
in the Sears. Bring in either some washed up player from the D League or an old NBA Titan who's like, yeah, I don't want to like put my body on the line day to day for millions of dollars. I'd rather settle for hundreds of thousands of dollars playing against people at every local Sears.
Stephon Marbury.
Boom. Easy.
Yep, bring back
And doing
Starburys.
He has to lose every single match.
And
every time he loses, he has to sit in a corner while the song Basketball Jones plays.
Yep.
Basketball Jones.
And after he plays, when you pay to play him, you hear a jingle and it goes, "Big McThankies from McSpankies."
Big McThankies from McSpankies.
See, I'm not saying that we
Big
just solved
from
it,
McSpankies.
but we're pretty dang close.
Yeah, we're almost
French
there.
fry playing, French fry playing. Oh, there we go. I'm sorry. Jimmy Neutron is my all-time favorite TV show on the planet.
Oh, you spilled some sodium chloride. Dude, that's salt.
Salts.
Yeah,
like
that's what I said. Sodium chloride.
Sodium chloride.
You're supposed to press the button with the money on it. Oh, man.
My mom used to rub my tummy. She would sing, "Nani, nani, nani."
My name is Bonnie Strovanowski, and I slap.
No, stop.
clap,
Stop.
clap.
It's Bulby.
That's what I said.
Bulby.
I said Bulby.
Slapping and clapping cheeks, Bulby.
These are all I born to play.
Oh, man. This was good. So
What a
anyways,
dang throwback.
Sears.
Where we were.
We're very close.
Also, every TV in the entire store is now going to play Jimmy Neutron episodes on rerun.
Yeah, okay. There we go.
You know, as the population ages and people who watched Jimmy Neutron when it was airing ages up and start shopping at Sears more, if we can keep them afloat, I think that's only a good thing. It'll only keep people in the store.
Well, they're the ones with
exactly.
money right now from all the Bitcoin.
Exactly. Right.
Also, you can buy and sell Bitcoin at Sears now.
Sure.
Yeah, in fact, you can hire murderers from the store. Exactly. You know how normally you have to make your way to the dark web, and who knows how difficult that can be? No, they have them on hand.
Yeah,
We went from the black market to the dark web, and now let's just
No.
put like a little corner in the Sears.
Sears is like a public library to access the dark web, where you just have to use their computer terminals, and you can get to the dark web.
They have like a little Clippy, but for the dark web, so he's just sort of like evil Clippy.
Yeah, you're typing in like find.
Oh, so you wanted to hire a prostitute to kill? Oh yeah, I can help you out with that.
All right? So wait, real fast. Was it named Clippy?
Yeah, what are you talking
Thought
about?
so.
Is there a
I thought
Berenstain
so.
Bears situation here where he was actually named Staple and like we didn't know?
I don't know. I feel like I was talking about this with someone the other day. I think it was Clippy.
It's
The
his
office
name is Clippy.
office assistant was named
For Microsoft Word.
Yeah, I think it was Clippy. Let me make sure
Turned
though.
into a little paper airplane. He was a
Hi,
bike
my name's
with
Clippy.
funny glasses.
I'm here
Oh,
to
his
serve
name
your every need.
was officially Clip It,
Clip it.
but he was known as Clippy.
There you go. See,
Well,
so we were just going by our
Yeah.
formal, less formal nickname.
Yeah, like
Clippy.
I'm not gonna call Evan's like formal name Evangeline the entire
Right.
time we talk. I'm
My
gonna just say,
let it be
less
known.
formal Evan.
Let it be known on the record. My name is not Evangeline.
What
Wait, what?
record?
My name has never been Evangeline.
What's your full name?
Evan.
Because nobody's
It is
actually named
The
Evan.
full name is Evan.
Yeah. My full name is definitely Ben. Then.
If
Are we just pronouncing it wrong? Like Evangeline?
no. If I have a full name, it's definitely Evander.
Evangeline?
Is it Neon Genesis Evangelion?
That's what I
Whoa.
was thinking.
That'd be sick. Anyways, so Sears
Corey in
is
the House is anime.
fully Corey in the House is anime. Sears
Oh,
is
boy.
fully back. We have dark web portals with free
Yep.
unlimited access.
Yep, with Clip It, your
Clip It.
evil helping buddy.
No.
Also known as Clippy.
Dark Clip It to imply the sinister nature. So
And he's fully voiced, unlike his Microsoft Word counterpart, and he just sounds like, "Hey, I'm Clip It. Welcome to the dark web."
yeah, it's like Microsoft Sam, but
Hey, I'm Clippy.
uh,
What can I do for you?
I think
Hey, Clippy. I was wondering if you had any local murderers for sale.
Yeah, what kind were you looking for?
You know what? Here I've been like thinking about a classic lead pipe, kind of thinking about like the whole,
yeah, I
you
got
know.
those.
Oh yeah. But is maybe there's something like a little bit more fancy, like I don't know, maybe a scythe.
I've got a piano string strangler on speed
Oh.
dial.
Okay. I love the piano thing. Could we maybe do like that old timey piano drop on somebody when they walk by?
Mm-hmm. Who? What do you want?
Yeah.
When?
So
You
I've
know
got
what?
this.
Don't worry, I'll take care of it.
Oh, you know.
I got it,
Yeah, awesome. You're so helpful.
Yeah. Say,
Can
do
I
you
use
have
my?
any,
I was just wondering if I could use my staples, my stipend for this.
Yeah, that's we only accept the Sears stipend.
Oh, okay, thank you. Oh, yeah. Okay. So what were you about to say?
I was gonna ask you if you had any stipend left.
Oh, yeah. You can have the whole thing if you can handle this job for me.
Okay, yeah, I'll text you. I've got your number.
Okay, yeah. I think the orgasm at the end of every interaction is very important.
Nice.
Well, yeah, I
So-
mean,
Dark
it's
web.
a
So
throwback
this-
to Clip It.
this
Exactly.
bit was a man accessing dark web at Sears and talking to Dark Clip It.
I feel like it's important to give an example of
Yes.
what people might encounter.
So I've got
Yeah,
a
definitely.
second take on what his voice might look like, and here it
Okay,
is.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, yeah.
Hello, I am Clibbit. You can purchase services on this computer.
Hey, Stephen Clippit.
What do you think about that one? Yeah.
Yeah. I think if we could marry
That's
the
Clippit.
two,
No, that's Clippit. There's like an actual story arc here where after
Oh.
a few months of Clippit, he has smoked too much and has to have his voice replaced.
Like a
with one of those
tracheotomy.
vocoders.
Yeah, tracheotomy.
Exactly. So that's what he sounds like a few months after his introduction.
Clibbit, and I am here to fix any dark web needs that you may have through our portals. Really?
Clippit, I'm 4 years old and I would love to sound just like you. Can you help me?
Oh man, I want to name my second child Clippit. That'd be
Little
Dad,
Clippy
why did you
Klein.
name me Clippit?
Clippit Klein. That'd be pretty
Oh
cool.
my god, it works.
Yeah, that's pretty.
It works so good
It's pretty
that
funny.
it almost has to happen.
Yeah, well, that requires me having sex first, which I haven't had yet. So, fingers
I should
crossed.
have said it works well. I apologize to the grammar Nazis listening.
It's okay. They're in Argentina.
Okay.
Yeah, and with their J.C. Penney counterparts.
Yep. Okay, so I think we kind of wrapped it up on Sears. We've got them. We've got them where we want them. Motel.
I think we did.
We get them Sears Motel.
See, and you know what, Evan? I'm not really feeling a comics thing this time. Is there
Nah.
anything that anyone was feeling to sort of like anything anyone wanted to kind of bring up? What's happening in your guys' life? What's
Well,
going on?
My life is fucking over because Pete Davidson and Jenna who was he dating?
Ariana Grande.
Venti? Or, hey, Ariana Venti. Get it?
Nice.
From the coffees.
from
Yeah.
Star.
They broke up. That's how do you guys feel about that?
I thought they were engaged. They broke up.
No, isn't Justin Bieber married or engaged?
I wish I could keep up.
I think he
better.
is married to Ellen DeGeneres.
You know what? I'm here to say with a heavy heart that the celebs are at it again. That I saw that, just so anyone is wondering. That's not my original thought. I saw that on Twitter, and I think it's one of the funniest tweets I've ever seen.
Hey, they're at it again.
Hey, the
Being celebs.
they're fucking at it again. There's a price to be paid with being famous, and they pay it day in and day out.
They sure do.
I saw a movie recently, and I thought we should talk about it.
Okay.
Have you guys ever heard of Pirates of the Caribbean 1? It's pretty a deep cut. It's like one of those old movies that not very many people have actually seen.
Okay.
I'm not saying that I know every single word to that movie, but I'm also not saying that.
What's the name of the first one again?
I think
The Black
it's
Pearl?
called no. It's actually called Hey, it's Jack, that pirate guy.
Shut up. God damn it. I'm gonna have to look this one up myself.
It's the Curse of the Black Pearl.
Oh, so I was closer than I thought, or at least I was led on.
Also known as Hey, it's Jack, that pirate guy.
Oh, true. I forgot that's what the international title was.
Right.
The second one is Dead Men Tell No Tales, right?
Yes.
Okay.
No, that's the latest one.
That's-
The second one is Dead Man's Chest.
You're right.
Kidding me.
Why? That was a little bit too close to the that second one.
How many Pirates of the Caribbean
There's
are there? 5?
It's a franchise.
5?
Apparently, in this latest movie, he had to get his Captain Jack Sparrow had to get his lines fed to him through earpiece from the majority of the film, so he didn't bother to learn his lines.
That's actually pretty badass.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I think he spent 4 movies nailing the affectations of this beloved character. So he was like, you know what? I mean, you feed me the lines. I'll just throw on the vibe of being drunk and clumsy.
I'll be the guy. You just tell me what to say.
Oh, dude,
Exactly.
they got rid of Keira Knightley and Orlando Bloom.
He makes a cameo in the last one, I think.
But he's not I'm at the Disney site for Pirates of the Caribbean. All right, real fast. Caribbean or Caribbean?
Caribbean.
I think it's Pirates of the Caribbean,
Okay.
but
I
it
would
is
say-
the Caribbean.
I
Okay.
would agree with everything that Derek just said there. Good work, Squire.
Nice.
Thank you, sir.
So Barbossa is the same and Jack Sparrow is the same, but then the villain has to change every movie. And they got rid of Keira Knightley, and Orlando Bloom is not the main protagonist. At least good morals.
Yeah.
Right.
And holy shit,
Oh my god.
of all the characters that have been in every single Pirates movie, Barbossa is the greatest character of all time.
Every single time.
Every single time.
Yeah, he's good. He's a good actor.
He's a great actor. Did you see him in The King's Speech?
No, I
I
haven't
haven't
seen
seen
that.
that movie.
Oh my gosh, she was like, "Yarr,
Yeah,
you
I was
have
wondering.
to say the speech."
I was wondering how they worked in the pirates from the 18th century into that movie.
Right.
Oh my
I mean,
god.
it's
Wait.
because it's history,
Yeah,
it's
keep going.
closer, but
Wait, is Penelope Cruz in the fucking Pirates of the Caribbean?
yeah, dude.
All right, I'm watching that now. I love Penelope Cruz.
It's the one with Blackbeard.
Which one's that? At World's End?
Oh, it's so
No.
bad. It's
No, the one
so
after that.
bad.
On Stranger
Don't
Tides?
watch it. It's very, very bad.
Yeah. I watched that movie 4.5 times to try and get my Blackbeard persona down for Night at the Wax Museum in high
Which
school.
you fucking nailed better than he did.
Well, freaking thanks, man. I did my research. I was an amateur actor back then, so
Mhm.
Hey, my favorite part of Night at the Wax Museum was when you guys had the prank show and people did not obey the laws of improv and did not say yes and instead would shut each other down. I think that was funny.
Oh my god.
That is true art, to be so good at improv that you can break the rules.
I did no pranks that whole night because I was on stage a lot, so everyone would
yeah,
prank.
you were.
Everyone would prank at me.
Hey, real fast, everyone snap your fingers
Nice.
into the microphone for Ben being on stage for most of his play.
It's one of those things where that was my only lead role in my entire, I think, career at that place.
If you're going to pick one,
Well, what about when you were freaking
Edmund?
Yeah, dog.
Does that count as a lead role?
yeah,
I
I
said
think so. He's
yeah.
the whole
He's
whole
an
point of the
antagonist
show.
for sure.
Well, yeah, that's
I
a
would-
lead.
I would call like the other three Pevensies the like actual main characters.
Oh my gosh.
And then he's like the antagonist of
Hey,
the story.
hey, what is a better series? Would you
The series
say
of unfortunate events.
Stop.
I would think.
National Treasure or Pirates of the Caribbean?
Oh my gosh.
Are we talking about like, God, the first movies of each of them, or the entirety of the 1 and 2 National Treasures of the 5 Pirates of the Caribbeans?
I will say pick your top 3 favorite Pirates of the Caribbean. So first 3. Put them against the first and second National Treasures, and which one is better?
Because like, there's no getting better than the second National Treasure movie.
Yeah, they had to go in the Mount Rushmore.
We're going
Yeah.
to kidnap the president of the United States.
That was
God, I can't even joke
pretty
about it. I
sick.
hate that movie so much.
well, okay. So that's
I'm just saying, I don't have any National Treasure soundtrack songs on my
Remember
phone.
when they used
Oh,
a drone
true.
to investigate the worst Statue of Liberty?
yeah.
God.
Yeah, that was-
And then the French police came up and they were like, you can't use a drone here. And I'm like, this is such a tense situation. It's almost the same as stealing the Declaration of Independence as being harassed by this French policeman.
It is.
I'm feeling the same amount of tension here as I did when Sean Bean shot at my hero, Nicolas Cage.
Okay, I will say the antagonist in the second one is far better than Sean Bean.
I will fight you.
Dude, okay, have you watched Westworld?
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. So the antagonist in the second Pirates of the Caribbean is the Man in Black
Oh,
in Westworld.
yeah. So I like him better in freaking Westworld, and I
Yes.
love Sean Bean because of Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones and
Okay.
everything else that he's ever done. So
Sean Bean's voice in general is amazing. And don't forget Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, where he played Martin Septim, alongside
could
Patrick
you?
Stewart as his father, the Emperor, who was assassinated in the first mission.
wow, Patrick Stewart's a good emperor.
Also, Sean Bean voices all the narration in The New Civilization.
Oh,
Interesting.
Which,
I-
Evan,
you know, I
Evan, I
saw
know
it-
you love Civilization.
I do like Civilization. I love playing it. It's good. Hey,
with his,
I'm looking at the still
dialect.
shots from Pirates of the Caribbean 4.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Looks bad.
That's the one with Penelope Cruz, dude.
It's
Yeah,
very bad.
they're
I
mermaids.
love Penelope Cruz so much though.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
You know,
if Penelope
you know
Cruz
what I was missing
Yes.
from the first 3 Pirates of the Caribbeans?
what's
Mhm.
that?
Was a female character that didn't have personality, and also a male heartthrob that also didn't have personality.
Oh my god.
Ben, Ben, I
But besides
swear
that,
to God.
I feel like the fourth one nailed it. Oh, also, when Jack Sparrow, I loved the whole point where he, in the first 3 movies, where he had a plan and was super smart and clever throughout the whole thing. But I like that they fixed that in the 4th movie, where he was a complete idiot who never had any idea what was happening.
When
Oh my God.
isn't
Yeah.
Richard Griffiths in that one?
Oh my god!
And like he escapes from Richard Griffiths in like the stupidest way possible.
It's like the scene in the first movie where he's like, "This is the day you almost caught Captain
Yeah.
Jack Sparrow."
Yeah,
Except
it's a
that
throwback
scene
to
was
that.
good and had a central tension, and the other scene was bad and felt stupid.
Yeah. There's like a a carriage like
Yep, a carriage.
race. Yeah, and it's just like
And he-
what?
Climbs on a chandelier and is constantly shot at,
Yep.
and should have been killed multiple times.
So
Oh, and Barbossa like lost a leg.
Yep,
Whatever.
Barbossa's the only good thing about that whole movie.
Mm-hmm.
I like how Jack the Monkey made it through every movie as well.
Well, he
And-
can't die.
True.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
true.
undead.
I forgot. It's pretty cool.
He's the only one who can't die because he's the only one who stayed undead when
It's
they returned all the
true.
gold back.
Yep, he
Also, in
kept
the
it going.
Ask a Ninja thing.
Oh
back
my
in the
God.
Days of like albino nut black sheep. His big criticism
Albino
of those
black
movies
sheep.
was
Yeah.
that everything had a plot line, including the dog with the keys and the monkey.
Mhm.
So it's one of those things where if you're not like cognizant to every individual character's arc, then you're going to be truly lost when they end up saving the main characters from their plights.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, that is true.
Mhm.
Then
Sea turtles, mate.
It's
turtles.
it's the perfect. Okay, so the one thing I will say about Pirates of the Caribbean, it's the perfect summer movie. It took advantage of it.
Mhm.
It had great action scenes, like well choreographed fights.
Yeah.
But man,
I've seen that movie so many times. The first one,
it's the
I
first
couldn't
one.
tell you how
First
many
one's
times.
good. Second one, eh.
Yeah.
I love.
They get more meh after.
I love Penelope Cruz though. If
Yeah.
let that be known.
What made you love Penelope Cruz?
I don't know. She's a good actress and she's pretty.
In what role did she
Fair.
win you over?
Blow, when she
Oh.
was the wife in Blow.
I haven't seen that movie.
It's good.
Have you seen not the new, but the assassination of Gianni Versace?
No, she in it?
The new American Crime. Yeah, she plays Versace's sister, and she like nailed it.
Sweet.
She's so good in that. I think that's her.
I'll have to watch it. She's also like, she's been around for a while. I think she was in Vanilla Sky, if I remember right.
Oh yeah, the one where they have the Rocket Boys.
Oh no, not that.
I know. I'm just kidding. I'm
You son
sorry.
of a bitch!
No.
I'm gonna kill you.
All right, so that's gonna do it for us, everybody. My name has been Benjamin DeHart.
Oh, and I am Evan Klein.
I'm Derek Bry.
And
We'll be billing you. You motherfucker. I'm gonna fucking kill you.